On social media, we are bombarded with viral trends. Some sound outrageous, but others sound legit. So today, we are verifying 3 TikTok trends by asking our expert, are they true or not? Joining me now is Dr. Sonal Harder with Dignity Health Medical Group. Okay, so let's get to these 3 viral trends. First up, this one deals with Berberin, being touted as nature's Ozempic. Let's take a look.
Just Ozempic update. I started taking Berberin yesterday, and I'm not kidding you, I was stuffed all day.
All right, so Sonal, is that true or false?
Okay, it's true and false. So here's what I'm going to tell you about Berberin. 60 million views, by the way, on TikTok about Berberin. It is a natural alkaloid compound that's derived from a plant called Barberry. And we know that Berberin actually does help reduce blood sugars, both fasting and post-meal. It also reduces cholesterol. It has anti-inflammatory properties, also has some sort of effect on cardiovascular health.
What?
We don't have big studies that support this data, but this is something that has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over thousands of years, so it's not new. However, and the only similarities I see with Ozempic is the fact that they both help reduce blood sugars, also help reduce your weight to some extent, right? But they work very differently in your body. So this is where it's not very similar to Ozempic. They do not have the same action in your body. We also don't have large studies that support all these claims. So we need more studies. Now, you can use it safely under your healthcare provider's guidance because this particular compound does interact with other medications, can lower your blood sugars dangerously low. It also interferes with your blood thinners if you're on those kind of medications. And it is just because it's natural does not mean it's all safe. It does have some GI side effects.
Sure.
So something to watch for. I think we need more studies to kind of substantiate the data.
Yeah.
But there is some hope in this medication,
Wow,
in this compound.
Yeah, that's a little encouraging. Okay, so based on Dr. Sonal's assessment, we can verify that Berberin, being touted as nature's Ozempic, is partially true and partially false. All right, so let's get to our second viral video. This one deals with eating spinach every day. Is that bad for you? Let's see what TikTokers are saying.
Spinach is high in a compound called oxalates, and while I'm sure I could be fine having a little oxalate, eating spinach every day in combination with other oxalate foods destroyed my knees.
Okay, so is this true or false, and what in the world are oxalates?
So oxalates are natural substances that are made in our body, and they're excreted by our kidneys. So that's our normal healthy body. That's what we do with the oxalates. You can get some amount of oxalates from certain foods like spinach or rhubarb or beets. However, here's the thing. Most people with healthy bodies and healthy kidneys have nothing to worry about as far as spinach goes. You can eat spinach every day. Calcium oxalate joint disease is a genetic disorder and sometimes seen in some intestinal disorders as well. So somebody who has kidney disease or somebody who makes kidney stones that are made of oxalates, those are people we kind of recommend them reducing some of these foods like spinach. But for most people, spinach is actually very healthy. It has a lot of fiber, vitamins, minerals, iron. I would say eat spinach unless you have some kidney disease.
Okay, so Dr. Sonal has said it. We can verify that this is false. Finally, let's get to our third viral video, and this one deals with broccoli. Is eating a lot of broccoli bad for you? This TikToker seems to think so.
Giving you permission to stop eating broccoli. You don't need this in your life. Get the nutrients you need from meat and organs, the less toxic plant foods, which are fruits. You don't need to feel guilty about not eating broccoli. It's not good for you.
Oh, Sonal, is this true or false?
Very false. So this one I can say, broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable. We have one large study with 500,000 people in the study that showed people who ate green leafy vegetables and cruciferous vegetables like sprouts actually have 16% reduced incidence of cardiovascular disease.
Oh, that's big.
So, and there are so many benefits from, broccoli fiber, which keeps you full, lowers your blood sugars, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. So no, this is very false.
Okay, as you just heard, we can verify that this is false. Real quick, what is your bottom line that you want viewers to take away from all these viral videos that people see?
So bottom line, social media is a good place to get information, but that does not mean it is good for you or applies to you, go back to your healthcare provider and discuss, because they're the only ones who know your family history, your personal history, the medications you take. So just because it's on TikTok does not make it right or wrong for you. It requires and mandates further discussion.
Okay, great to know. Sonal, we're not done with you just yet. If you have any questions you want to ask Sonal, text us 602-444-1212. Again, make sure to let us know who you are and where you're texting from, and we will get your questions answered live on the air in about 20 minutes. Lindsay, over to you.
All right, we are tracking